Everybody, this is Dana with the Freedom Please channel and essenceofme.com. Today is another Natural Hair Chronicles video, and forgive me, I am so tired. I stayed up extra late as if I didn't have a full day of stuff to do, but we're not even going to talk about that. Today's vlog is concerning week 3 of the Curls of Joy Know Your Hair, Love Your Hair challenge. And forgive me, this lighting, we're still trying to figure out where my desk is going to be. And so I'm just rolling with it right now. So the Know Your Hair, Love Your Hair challenge. And this week is about vitamins, lifestyle, and diet. And those are things I'm good on. Actually, right now, I do have a personal challenge going on. And if you go over to essenceofme.com, you will see it there. That's something that is very important to me. I kind of fall off. I am on and off and on and off in a sense of, how, I guess, how much I work out. And I'm really trying to work on that more. But overall, I've shared with you all before that I've lost almost 70 pounds, depending on when you catch me. And this is almost 70, and usually it's kind of over that. And so that was all due to working out and eating better. And so that's something that's really important. I mean, even now, like I'm cleaning up my eating, so it's like my body is going almost through a detox. And so it is. I mean, it's important. I also realized, and they didn't talk much about it, they kind of talked about different things. And some of the things that they share on the website are not things that I personally eat, but I do make sure that I am getting in my fruits, my vegetables, that I am working out, that I'm getting in plenty of water. My goal was actually to drink almost a gallon of water a day. And so I do that. Most days I get around 10 cups and I'm almost there. But I do, drink herbal teas, not a lot, but I'm trying my best to really take in liquids of water. I'm not a big meat eater, but I do make sure that I get in plenty of protein, but I do it through plant-based sources. And so that's important to me. So as far as another thing that I think is along that lines is, I tend to find that when you are watching what you eat and your exercise and all of that, that really it filters through. I mean, I know for me personally, the summertime is when I get the bulk of my growth, and I've noticed that for many, many years. Even before I locked my hair, and with locks, it stayed consistent. And so it'll be interesting for me to see what happens in the summer. And it could be that, that is a time that I do rev up my workout because that's marathon season. And so I'm running more, I'm outdoors more, I am drinking more water, I am getting in more fluids. And so that usually, I mean, it could significantly contribute to that growth that I have in the summertime. And it's neither here nor there. I would just look forward to whatever comes my way. This video is also going to be an update for the Curly Girl Method. I am officially, Monday, Tuesday, 1 week and 4 days into the Curly Girl Method. Why does my eye always itch when I get ready to record? I don't know what it is. Excuse me. And so 1 week, 4 days into the Curly Girl Method. What do I think? So far, so good. I am kind of blogging my way through it because I'm noticing that as my mind is churning and trying to take in the information, it has been very helpful for me to write it out. And so if you go over there, I kind of have an up-to-date thing. Right now, I'm still waiting for it to dry, but I will add pictures onto the blog post, and I'll put a link because you can't really see. I see a difference. I feel a difference. I can tell it's still got a long way to go, hopefully. And I'm doing a really good job on maintaining the wash and goes. But this week, one of my goals for myself is to do to restyle a few times this week so that I can test out my nighttime routine. Um, this is first day hair, and usually by the second day and the third day, like I really like it. The curls loosen up a bit, um, and I think, I understand that with this method, it's about getting the hydration in. And I'm trying to understand this whole maximum hydration thing because it seems like a lot, but I mean, overall, it's been very easy. But with getting in the hydration, I mean, my right mind is telling me that if I am washing it and conditioning it a little more frequently, that will help my hair with getting through that transition of coming away from the sulfates and the silicones and all of those things. And so I just am looking forward to seeing that. My wash and go today was done with the Tresemme Naturals. Well, let me back up. I use the Suave Tropical Coconut or whatever. And why do I always do that? I have no idea. My brain is fried. I'm tired. Okay, let's do this again. I did a deep condition overnight with olive oil and conditioner. I left it in overnight, and then I um, washed it this morning with the clarifying conditioner by Suave. I also did what mixed it with that tropical coconut, just so I didn't want it to be drying. I mean, it's conditioner and it's CG approved, or whatever you want to call it. And then I use the Tresemme Naturals. Now, what I have started doing, and I can't recall, I think I typed it. I don't think I shared it in the video because I did not do a week 2 video because I looked so, I mean, a week 1 video for Curly Girl because I looked so, so I did a little bit. But what I did is I put the Tresemme Naturals in. I rinsed the majority of it out. And for my leave-in, I used the Kimmy Tube um, recipe for the leave-in conditioner. I'm finding that it gives me the curl definition. It also, my hair is not oily, and but I think having those oils in there is doing something that my hair is enjoying. That along with the aloe vera juice, and so I'm using that as my leave-in. I am using the Eco Styler argan oil gel for the styler, and I'm hoping that over time I can decrease the amount of gel that I'm using. I actually didn't have to use very much today, and I could take I did section and do it that way, and to me that helps me. Another thing that I'm finding with the CG method, or the Curly Girl method, is that um, sometimes those, after a couple of days, and that may not be an issue for me this week because of what, you know, doing it a few more times. But after a few days, I'll see those little bitty white dots only when I wake up in the morning and until my hair air dries again. And so what I did today, which was a little bit different, is that after I wash my hair, I noticed that it's not like dripping wet. I think my hair is taking a lot of it in. And so it's dripping a little bit, but not much. Not like where I need to wrap up and it's sopping wet. None of that. So what I'm doing is when I take the sections and there's just a tad bit of the Tresemme Naturals in there, and I only leave a tad bit because I've noticed I cannot use it as a full blown leave-in. My scalp doesn't like it, and so to prevent me from having to wash because of itchiness or because I feel uncomfortable, that's why I make sure it's completely off of my scalp, and I only leave a tad bit in my hair. And so I section it off, and I put the Kimmy Tube leave-in by section. And once I work it in really, really well, I take that t-shirt and I dab that section to remove the excess before I put the gel on. Here's what happened today. I wasn't planning this to be so long, but I'm only going to do this once unless you go to the site. But when I dab the excess out and then put on the gel, my hair wasn't all white, and it has dried faster, and it's almost completely dry right now, which didn't happen before. And since we are in the process of relocating, I have not located my hair dryer. I don't know where it is. And so I plan to try the diffuser, but as of right now and today, it turned out just fine, and it's almost completely dry, like in my roots, because this back area takes forever to dry. So I found that today that worked really well. It was not extremely white. It did not take as long to dry as of right now. It's not really crunchy. There were some areas where I added a little more gel, and I can feel where those areas were. But last week when it was a slightly crunchy, I just did that little crunching or casting, whatever they talked about in the book. Even though my hair is not extremely long, I noticed that when I did that scrunching and just kind of patted around it, and then the night I just lightly mist it with water and put on the shower cap and cover it with my satin bonnet. The next day it is soft and it's not crunchy and none of that stuff, and it lasts and it's still shiny, and it just, it's an awesome thing. So that's what I did today. We'll see what's gonna happen. I Today is Wednesday, and it's because yesterday it just got crazy on me. But I'm going to actually do it again on Friday, and then do my normal wash on Sunday, and then from there I want to stick to my running days. And so that really means I'll be doing it several times a week, depending on if it's a short run or a long run. On my short run days, I don't have to really worry about it. Long run days, I do. And so, and also with doing Insanity right now, it hasn't been that bad. I actually just leave my satin bonnet on because I'm doing it in the house. It's no big deal. And then when I go out for my run, I take it off, and it kind of has an opportunity to then air dry. So, we'll see. So that was my update for week 3 of the Curls of Joy, Know Your Hair, Love Your Hair challenge, as well as my complete week 1 going into my week 2. So technically, this is week 2 of the Curly Girl method. I did also finally, the last, I guess, point, trying to stay focused here, is I did decide to read the book again because I did have to read through it so fast. And so I'm reading it again, and just kind of taking some other small notes now that I'm trying to make some adjustments. And also with the selection of products, because you go to these sites and there's all of these lists. But when I get in the store, I don't want to have to think about a list. I want to know what it is I'm looking for and what's supposed to be there and not supposed to be there. And that's where I'm trying to get. The final thing is, if you visit me at essenceofme.com, there are other videos that I do in between the updates. I just didn't want to inundate my YouTube channel with one thing or the other thing. I kind of like having the mix. But on Essence of Me, it's kind of just a go for what you know type of environment. I am doing post about my personal challenge, getting ready for the summer and for my Bermuda marathon, and so that's on there. I'm also updating about my hair, and my I put my vlogs on there, my crafts are on there. So it's really a holistic approach to Essence of Me and what this channel is all about, and about all of the things that I enjoy to do. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, as always, put them in the comment box. I look forward to interacting with you, and we'll see what happens. And this is the final thing. One of my videos from the Freedom Please channel is being featured today on mahoganycurls.com, and so I was excited about that, even though it was a video of me just frustrated with starting the Curly Girl method. But I will also place a link to that in the description box as well. Have a fantastic day. Don't forget to visit essenceofme.com to see the pictures of today's wash and go up close, since the lighting is off. And I will be back tomorrow for my cast off Thursday video. So take care and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.